Okay. Herb Diddy in here. Alright, she's in here. News on the boards. Raps like wrestling too. Let's go. I think I'm Bret Hart. Shit may be the rock. You smell what I'm cooking? Shit's coming out hot. Don't make me have to send my warriors after you. Nigga, I am Hulkamania with attitude.
With the first one was the wrestling shit that started when I was young. You know what I mean? As a young youth. WKFT 40. I remember like it was yesterday, looking at Wrestling Superstars on Saturday, Wrestling Challenge on Saturday. On Sunday, and just getting blown away by that joint, man. It was real serious. Just fell in love with these niggas, man. Fell in love with wrestling and with the hip hop shit. I grew up with women, so I was really brought up as an R&B head, listening to the oldies and the current R&B. So I really didn't come into my own with music until about like 13, 14 when I started running with H-Gang, Headhunters. And that's when everything started to come together with the hip hop. I first started learning about different artists. Then I started learning about flowing. And then everything just came together like boom. And I fell in love with that shit and wanted to be a rapper myself. At the end of the day, I was like, yo, I really need to put a lane for myself because I just felt like I wasn't establishing a lane. Like, yo, who is Madison J? And then I thought about what's one thing, you know what I mean, besides music that I could, you know what I mean, that I could go off on. And I was like, wrestling. You know what I mean, no one can talk about wrestling better than me because I'm comfortable talking about wrestling because that's some shit that I fuck with. That's some shit that I love. So what easier shit to talk about? It's really one of one. Rap, Nas, wrestling, Bret Hart. Them niggas is the absolute best when it comes to what they do. Woo. Got Cormega. More of the new wave. A little bit of 50, a little bit of Jeezy, you know what I mean? A little bit of Rose. Some guy named Madison County, you know what I mean? With the wrestling though, man. I fuck with Razor Ramon, the NWO Black and White. You already know all day. That was the joint. Stone Cold, like he's definitely like in the top 5. I definitely spoke with the Ultimate Warrior. You know what I mean? It's a whole gumbo of cats that I really fuck with though. Hopefully the biggest check ever cut by a corporation to a rap nigga. To a nigga from Raleigh, North Carolina, from State Street. That's what I hope to, you know what I mean, to get from this. Seriously, the biggest check ever cut. I need that. I need a piece of that. But really, I just want to get the recognition, man, to get the love. Like, yo, this nigga Madison laid it down with those bars. He laid it down with that flow. But yo, that nigga was on that wrestling shit hard. But we fuck with that. We respect that. And we like that. Hopefully an impact that'll last, man, to eons of time, man. Again, that dude Madison, he laid it down with those bars, he laid it down on those beats. He was doing his 1-2, but yo, that dude was on that wrestling shit hard as hell. But yo, we fuck with that, man. We looking for that shit. We looking for that next wrestling shit that you about to drop. You know what I mean? We anticipating that. We fuck with you, Madison. So that's what I'm looking for. Some good music, some of the best music hopefully that they've ever heard, and it'll hopefully they'll be introduced to this life. You know what I mean? This wrestling shit that I'm giving them. But at the same time, man, I'm not really straying too far away. Cause you know what I mean? I'm talking about the usual things that go on. You know what I mean? And they rap niggas' life. I mean, no normal shit. You know what I mean? Nothing out of the out of the rotation. I'm just giving you the wrestling metaphors every blue moon. You know what I mean? Not too serious, but just really they can expect some very dope product, man. That's hopefully what they'll get out of it. Dope product.
You already know who it is, Madison J, Perp Diddy, Kanique, R.I. You know, we about to hit the basement studios up though. Knock out some joints real quick. Show you how we get it in the booth. You already know, salute out to the basement studios.
City, Rough Raleigh, you see downtown. Goes down. Really in the city out here, man. I don't know where y'all at. Country Field, I don't know. Real Raleigh. Real Raleigh.
Armbar grim. Watch me do my thing. Pause for the camera. At 80s, baby. You don't want no end. Make it reindeer like you rolling out with sand. My team like the strike force. Catch us out in Tampa. Drop kick. Knock 'em dead down like cancer. Fam, I'm about to shake the scene up like the answer. Raps like wrestling. 2, that's the answer. Raps like wrestling. 2, that's the anthem. Damn, man, I'm so handsome. Racks like a ransom.
The dragon. One man gang is causing action. Put a steel chair to your head that burst the fragments. Double A enforcer. Y'all don't want the static. Chill before I get ripped. Lex Luger. Y'all think you pimp tight? I'm that smoother. Y'all don't wanna fuck with me. Ain't a rapper that's touching me. Monday night freestyles. Nigga, come fuck with me. Count.
Tito Santana, fresh from Mexico. Tito Santana, Tito Santana, Tito Santana. Matador, no bullshit. Tito Santana.
This that NWA shit from back in the day. National Wrestling Alliance, not them niggas with A. Flow Magnum TA, better get your degrees. For a nigga have to hit you like Nikita the Sting. Man, they talking all down high, talk with the mat. But these rappers ain't rapping high, rap with the raps. Hell yeah, Dangerous Alliance, Rick Rude. Cats better recognize that county spit jewels. Yes, sir, Steamboat.
You know? Gotta give a shout out to websites that fuck with the raps like wrestling shit, you know? Carolina Blue blog spot. Build Your Brand DJs blog spot. GotHaze.com. Official WPN. Sidewalk Slam blogspot.com. 84area.com. Shoeboxmixtapes.com. And definitely an Omega shouts to everybody fucking with the raps like wrestling. I appreciate that.
What Kurt Hennig doing in the ring?
Oh, he was managing Ric Flair at the time.
No,
yeah, this was like when he was injured. And they ain't know like he didn't know what he was trying to do, if he was gonna like retire or what. So they just like, well shit, manage Flair in the meantime, in between time. I dedicate this moment. Nigga, see how happy the crowd was when that nigga won? Like, you don't get that nowadays, man. You don't get those moments like that anymore where the crowd is actually genuinely happy, like, yo, this dude won the belt. And we are surprised that he won the belt. In the age of the internet nowadays, man, it's like, man, you'll know when a nigga win the belt before he wins it. So it definitely like diluted the product a little bit, especially with wrestling, which is actually crazy. Bret Hart.
Him and McMahon was cool before the incident.
Man, the crazy thing is they said they had like a father-son relationship. It was like he was almost cooler with Vince than he was with his own pops, in terms of like, yo, you're my boss, but I got that respect level for you. Where like, yo, you're a father type to me. So the nigga was really fucked up when the screw shit happened, the screw job. Cause it's like, damn, it's like your pop's turning his back on you, like just leave you out with the wolves and shit. Damn, pops.
I wonder why he did that.
Nervous as hell.
Vince?
Thought he was going, I think he knew he was going to go to WCW, but it was around that time when like niggas were doing crazy ass shit. You had, remember that time Medusa had threw the belt, popped on Nitro, had the women's belt.
Yeah.
And threw it in the trash can. Then Lex Luger popped up on Nitro, so I think what that nigga was scared of was like, yo, I don't want niggas doing nothing crazy. cause like I'm losing right now in the Monday Night War shit. I'm losing. I can't afford to lose.
Oh, Nitro was
man, bro. At one point, damn, WCW was killing. I forgot how many weeks consecutively.
I know when NWO when they first dropped.
Yeah, I mean that's really what essentially that, and then you had like maybe the Wolfpack, Goldberg,
yeah,
and a couple other cruiserweights, handful there, but like WWE, WWF was like definitely about to go out of business. Like the niggas said they were so close to going out of business, it wasn't even funny. I'm like, y'all niggas were close to going out of business. How was this? How are you going out of business? But they were very close to going out of business, and I think to this day, I think that's why he did that. Like, I got love for you, man, but you about to go pretty much essentially work for the enemy. I can't have that. I can't let that go on a good note.
Yeah.
I gotta take you off here, man. I gotta take you off here. Some people try to say the shit was fake, but if that's fake,
so he pretty much got word that he was gonna go to WCW.
Pretty much, the contract negotiations were in the air, and like I think what it was is it was left up in the open. Niggas ain't know what they were gonna do. Brett didn't know what WWE was doing. WWE didn't necessarily know what Brett was doing. So it was just like, yo, we making the move on our own. We making it on our own.
What was the turning point for WWF, you think? Stone Cold?
Ultimately, hell yes. A factor of things, though. I just can't essentially put it all on Stone Cold because you had Stone Cold, The Rock, you had DX, you had Undertaker. I mean, you had these cats who were like kicking in full gear at the right time. And like my nigga 2 Chainz said, it's all about grinding and timing, grinding. The same way you have to depend on your grind, you have to depend on the proper timing and patience of things happening. Like, this couldn't have happened in 1991. Like, everything happened at that time. And that shit, like, we're talking about Stone Cold, The Rock, DX, Undertaker, Mankind.
Yeah, man.
Bro, the lineup was retarded. So, like, WCW never really could catch up after that.
Yeah, they had a lot of. Triple H was coming out the woodwork.
Hey, no more Blue Bud. You know.
Yeah, China in the building.
Like, what more could you ask for?
Shane McMahon said he about to step his.
I'm about to step in.
Yeah.
I'm about to step in. Mind you, at this point, we had never really even seen anything or seen somebody's son, a promoter's son, unless you're talking about the territory days.
Yeah.
You had never seen like a dude's son come out and say, yo, I'm gonna wrestle. I'm actually gonna be a star. Not just a dude on the roster like, yo, I'm Shane O'Mac, baby. Like, I got like taglines and everything. I got t-shirts, gear. What's up? I'm Shane O'Mac. You know what I mean? With the J's. With the J's. Shout out to Shane McMahon for rocking the J's, man. Stay with some 4s, some 3s.
He had another number too. I want to say the 6s.
I think he had the 6s too.
Yeah.
One time he had the 6s. I'm like, even Bret Hart had a he rocked a pair of True Flights one time. When he, matter of fact, when he came back,
black and white joints.
The black and white joints.
Yeah,
I remember that. They look like 7s. I like they're not 7s because they never came out in that colorway. I'm like, this nigga got on a pair of True Flights. Bret Hart, let me find out you're down, sir. Let me find out you're down. If I find out, I might have to send you a care package, man. I might have to send you a care package. Word up. That joint was crazy, man. My nigga Yoko, rest in peace to Yokozuna. One of the greatest big men ever.
Trying to say sometimes what's the championship means more, you know.
Huge star, and I think that Brett. Nigga, only people like Michael Jordan Michael Jackson,
was able to just relate with people all over the world.
and the poor kids. You know what I mean? The disprivileged and the disprivileged children. They get commercials like that. Nigga, did you see that? Yo, Brad! Go get him, champ. Oh, kiddo. Like, nigga. That's the type of stuff, man, real talk, Dot. That's the type of stuff that I miss. And I think, like, cats like us that we miss with wrestling, where the older cats really they don't really vibe with it like I do nowadays, because it's missing stuff like that, man. It's missing stuff like that. Like, what? What?
You know, I always took a lot of pride in talking to my fans, especially in places like Germany.
Those are the things, man, that's needed. Those are the things that's needed once again. You know what I mean? And for everybody to be attracted to it. Because, I mean, you had grown-ass men taking us to go see wrestling and enjoying it and knowing what's going on. So you can have cats that are our age take their sons or daughters to a wrestling event and they'll be out of whack. Like, yo, who was that? They'll have to ask their kid, like, Lil Jimmy, who is that? I don't know who this guy is. So it's just crazy, man, that difference, the difference in times.
He was at the top of his game, and you know, he said everywhere he went in Canada, people treated him like he was a hometown guy. He became a hero and a legend in Canada. So, and you know, wrestling with WWE.
Bro, did you know that this nigga Edge had to retire?
Edge did? Wow.
Crazy injury, man. Like, let me tell you how crazy it was. Alright, so WrestleMania, he fought this cat Alberto Del Rio. The next night, he announced his retirement. Real sad, heartfelt, and all that good stuff, but it was actual legitimate retirement. Like, yo, I gotta retire. He had like crazy injuries, and basically it was like he said he came back from a neck injury that he received a couple years ago. It was like, yo, I'm on borrowed time. But he ain't never let people know, like, yo, I'm injured, but basically I'm probably going to be going within 4 to 6 years. Yeah. You get to that time, it was like, yo, I got to go. Basically, doctor said I can't do it. I'm not even supposed to wrestle this match, but I love y'all so much, I'm going to do it. Nigga had to retire, man. And you talking about Edge is like a name synonymous with TLC matches.
Yeah.
The wars with the Hardy Boys.
Eventually that's gonna catch up with you.
Oh yeah, it definitely catches up, man. It definitely catches up. Just like that road. Like these rappers, man, that road, if they're not living, you know what I mean, healthy lifestyles, man, that shit'll catch up to you. Rose just had it happen to him with the seizures. Just living that fast, high octane lifestyle, man, it'll catch up to you. Putting a beating on your body. And just to think wrestlers, man, these niggas actually get physical, as well as live life hard body on the road. So imagine what they go through.
Best there ever was and the best there ever will be. He has kind of a special connection with the fans.
Michael Jackson status, nigga. Michael Jackson. Shawn Michaels had that too. I ain't gonna lie. Shawn had the bitch.
They on some wrestling shit too. A couple of niggas, you know what I mean? I got a Wale and Joe Budden joint, Tito Santana. You know about that. I got Action Bronson, he got that Barry Horowitz. You know about that. I just got a whole bunch of rap niggas on some wrestling shit like myself. Put it together. We're gonna call that Raps Like Wrestling 1.5. That's with DJ Awesome 5. Might throw B-Ski in there. B-Ski, he's gonna be on Leakamania. That's gonna be a whole bunch of leak shit. I'm just gonna matter of fact, man, I'm giving y'all tracks that were gonna be on Raps Like Wrestling 2. I'm gonna give y'all that. That's Leakamania right there, man. And I'm gonna drop that as well, Royal Rumble. So 2 CDs, man. You got Leakamania with B-Ski. Then you got the Raps Like Wrestling 1.5 with Awesome 5. Shouts out to DJ Awesome 5. I see you, baby. You know what I mean? Then we got Raps Like Wrestling, WrestleMania, August 2nd. It's coming out, dropping that bomb. Killing, crazy. It's all about grind and focus, man. 2012, new things, big things. That's what's going on. You already know, man. Count it. I salute you, man. HGS to the death of me. You already know. Rest in peace, JC, man. Boots to asses.
I got WWF in my blood. WrestleMania. This is WWE in the club. WrestleMania. Money on my mind. I do this all the time. I hustle. This my hustle. Hustlemania, hey, Hustlemania, hey, Hustlemania, Hustlemania, hey, Hustlemania, no hey, Hustlemania, hey, Hustlemania.
Okay, just like WrestleMania, call it WrestleMania. Me and P Maney, ballin' like gymnasium. Yeah, you heard my name, got a budget like uranium. Crushing local shows, but it's soon to be the stadium. It's like the ghost of the blue blaze, getting out snow in a blue blaze. The chopper CM Punk just ready to shoot. Papa Shango bring the voodoo inside of the booth. Y'all know who's the truth? That kid from the R. Y'all won't find a team that's harder than ours. The harder the bar, the harder the star. Ball harder than them niggas that ball on the yard. Chunk up the deuce, you bout to get ate by Madison, J-A-Y, king of the state. We hustling, money double. This is man money, homie, I'll plug you in.
WWF in my blood.
Hustlemania.
This is WWE in the club.
Hustlemania.
Money on my mind. I do this all the time. I hustle. This my hustle. Hustlemania. Yeah. Hustlemania.